Well, your Pro-Am going to line up just like this. It's going to be the number 9 of Laney Moore, the number 5 of Matthew Clary, the number 6 of Logan Moore, and the 11 of Chris Stout. And we're off and racing for your Pro-Am class this afternoon. It's a number 9 of Laney Moore, your early leader, with Matthew Clary in second, Logan Moore in third, and Chris Stout in fourth. Laney Moore is still right there, but Matthew Clary is still right there with him in that runner-up spot. Laney Moore just about looped it around going the wrong way, but he still held on to that top spot, with Matthew Clary in second, and here comes Logan Moore up into that third spot right behind Matthew Clary. And Chris Stout all back there in that number 4 spot all by himself. It's still Laney Moore starting to put some distance in between himself and the rest of the field. Matthew Clary still holding on to that second spot. Logan Moore in third. Chris Stout doing everything in his power to get up there and try to put his bike back up here in the top 3. And now Matthew Clary losing a little bit of ground to your leader of Laney Moore, pulling out to a comfortable lead. With Logan now losing a little bit of ground to that number 5 of Matthew Clary in second. Matthew just about locked it up right there at the exit of the switch lanes, allowing Logan Moore to still be right there behind him in third. Chris Stout still trying to figure it out. Laney Moore now comfortably out in the top spot on that bike number 9 with Matthew Clary still holding in second, Logan third. Chris Stout rounding out your field in fourth. Matthew Clary and Logan Moore still battling for that number 2 spot. Matthew still got it, but Logan wants to get up there in the top 2. And Chris Stout going pit side. Chris Stout not gaining any ground on the top 3. So he said, I'm all done for this one. One more time for Laney Moore out to a comfortable lead. With Matthew Clary still holding on to that. Whoop. Laney Moore, your Pro-Am winner. Up next will be 200, 400 UTT, and they're going to line them up just like this. It's going to be the number 3 of Wyatt Dills. And then the 79 of Terry Lyle, the second. Cyrus Lyle will be third. Braden Pearson staging fourth and staging fifth. The number 10, Austin Cook. We're off and racing now with Wyatt Dills, your leader, with Braden Pearson in second, Terry Lyle the second in that number 3 spot, Austin Cook in fourth, and Cyrus Lyle in fifth. Wyatt Dills pulling out to a comfortable lead over the rest of the field. with Braden Pearson in the runner-up spot right now in a side-by-side battle for third. It's Terry Lyle, the second, still in that number 3 spot with Cyrus right there beside him. Cyrus Lyle right there beside him in fourth, and Austin Cook not able to refire yet. Wyatt Dills out to a comfortable lead all by himself, with Braden Pearson still holding on to that number 2 spot, and Terry Lyle the second into the final podium spot in third. Cyrus Lyle lost his buddy Little T. Wyatt Dills losing power on the final lap. Turning over that number 1 spot to the 69P of Braden Pearson. Terry Lyle the second now into that runner-up spot. And Cyrus Lyle in third. Braden Pearson, your winner. Terry Lyle the second in the runner-up spot, and the final podium spot goes to Cyrus Lyle in the 26. All right, up next going to be 2-stroke 400. Braden Pearson, your 11th annual 200, 400 youth TT winner. Caden Cook on the 888 and the 5 of Zach Beep Beep. Brian, here we go. Zach Ryan, whoa, hold on. Zach Ryan now pulling out to a comfortable lead on that number 5. With Caden Cook in the runner-up spot on the 888. Zach Ryan on a Saturday evening ride all by himself. Out to a comfortable lead over that 888 of Caden Cook. Looking for the checkered this time by double sticks in the air. Your winner, beep beep, Zach Ryan. And finishing second, the 888 of Caden Cook. Your winner, your 11th annual Winter Classic winner for your two-stroke 400, Zach Beep Beep Ryan.
You're on the pre-grid. 10 to 14, you're on the pre-grid.
Beep Beep. Up next, going to be Open B coming to you. Just like this, it's going to be the 20 of Blake Wright, the 75 of Peyton Gilpatrick. I was looking at Peyton's name. The 75 of Rustin Bruce and the 219 of Peyton Gilpatrick. And we got a good looking start that time with Blake Wright leading the group into the switch lanes. Here we go. Rustin Bruce in second, Peyton Gilpatrick into that third spot right now. Blake Wright already starting to put some distance in between himself and that 75 of Rustin Bruce. Blake Wright holding out for that number one spot right now on that number 20 coming to you from Lacine, Kansas. Rustin Bruce from Jefferson City Mo into that runner-up spot, and Peyton Gilpatrick from Boonville, Missouri into that third spot. Blake Wright is pulling away to a comfortable lead. He's got about a straightaway lead over that number 75 of Rustin Bruce in second. Peyton Gilpatrick still holding on to the final podium spot in third. Gilpatrick back underway. Once again, Blake Wright holding on to that straightaway 3/4 of a lead. 3/4 of a lap ahead of that 75 of Rustin Bruce in second. And Peyton Gilpatrick once again rounding out the final spot on the podium in third. Blake taking it easy right. Looking at the white flag this time by one more lap for your Open B. Blake Wright comfortably into that top spot. Blake Wright coming to the checker this time by. Here he comes. Your 11th annual Winter Classic winner, Blake Wright. Finishing in second, the 75, Rustin Bruce. And the final spot on the podium, the 219, Peyton Gilpatrick. All right, it's mini beginner time. And they're going to go just like this. It's going to be the number 6, Easton Cook, the 34, Everett Ditto, the 28 of Charlie Carver, Charlie Carver. Hey, Matthew, you might want to get off the racetrack. And the 422, Brady Eppenauer. Easton Cook, your early leader after lap number 1 on that number 6. Here comes Charlie Carver into the runner-up spot on the 28. And third right now, we got problems on the 34. So we got Easton, whoa, hold on. Easton Cook way out front on that number 6 with Charlie Carver in second. Third right now will be the 34, Everett Ditto, and the 422 of Brady Eppenauer all by himself, the only shifter. They're all winners here at Emma Indoor Raceway, your mini beginners. Whoop, Charlie Carver taking a shortcut over there. Easton Cook out there all by himself on that number 6. And we got a side-by-side battle for second and third. Charlie Carver and Everett Ditto. Charlie still holding on to the runner-up spot with Everett in third. And that's your mini beginners for TT. That's your mini beginners or winners here at M Indoor Raceway. The 10 to 14 TT coming up next. Gonna bring them to the lineup just like this. It's gonna be the 3 of Wyatt Dills, the 26 of Cyrus Lyle, the 79 of Terry Lyle, the 2nd, and the 10 of Austin Cook. It looks good on you, Tom. Wyatt Dills with the whole shot on your 10 to 14, but Terry Lyle the 2nd. Austin Cook and Cyrus Lyle all right there with him. Cyrus now into that number 3 spot. Austin Cook now 4th. Wyatt Dills your leader as they go into the switch lanes for lap number 2. But Terry Lyle the 2nd is still right there in 2nd. With Cyrus Lyle still holding on to that 3rd spot and Austin Cook rounding out your field in 4th. Wyatt Dills still holding on to the top spot, but we got the Lyle boys battling it out for 2nd and 3rd. Little T's got it right now in that on that 79 with Cyrus Lyle snugging right up to him in 3rd. With Austin Cook rounding out your field in 4th. Terry Lyle the 2nd swinging it way wide over here on the opposite end of the switch lane, and Cyrus turned it around going the wrong way, losing that number 3 spot. Cyrus back underway, but he's got a lot of ground to catch up to the top 3. Turning over that 3rd spot to that number 10 of Austin Cook. It's still Wyatt Dills, your leader, with just a few laps remaining. Wyatt Dills with 1. I thought there was 1 left. With Terry Lyle the 2nd in the runner-up spot. Austin Cook 3rd and Cyrus Lyle in 4th. Your 10 to 14 TT 11th annual Winter Classic winner, Wyatt Dills. Finishing in 2nd place. That's Terry Lyle the 2nd on the 79. Cyrus Lyle on, that's Austin Cook. Austin Cook finishing in 3rd and Cyrus Lyle going in 4th place. Once again, your 11th annual 10-14 Winter Classic winner, Wyatt Dills. And we got a bunch of them in this one. Your mini advance, 7 to 12 years of age. Going to be the 22 Sawyer Davidson staging first. Staging second will be the 369 Alexander Raymar. Staging third will be the 247 James Nutter. And staging fourth will be the 614 Anna Shaw. Staging fifth will be the 618 Maverick McCarter. And staging sixth will be the 113 Alex Sharp Badgett. And Sawyer Davidson, the only shifter in your mini advance. So he will be starting on the second row all by himself. And we're off and racing for your mini advance TT. Here they come. James Canutter, your early leader on that 247. With a side-by-side battle. Well, we got a 4-bike battle for that number 2 spot. Who's going to come out of the switch lanes in second? It's going to be we're going to be side-by-side. Alexander Raymar going to be in the runner-up spot right now. Here comes Sawyer Davidson in third. Alexander Raymar, James Canutter battling it out for that number 1 spot. Sawyer Davidson moving up. The only entry in your shifter class, that's the 22 of Sawyer Davidson. So he's in a race all by himself. So your top 3 in your mini advance gonna be Alexander Raymar, your leader, James Canutter in second, and Anna Shaw into that 3rd spot. And we're side by side. Alexander Raymar's got a good battle with Sawyer Davidson, but they're in 2 different classes. James Canutter still holding into that 2nd spot. With Anna Shaw in 3rd, Alex Sharp Badgett 4th, and Maverick McCarter in 5th. Sawyer Davidson still holding on to the top spot in the only entry in the shifter class. Alexander Raymar's got a good distance between himself and that 247 of James Canutter. Alexander Raymar, your leader in the mini advance on the 369. James Canutter holding into that runner-up spot. And Anna Shaw's got the final spot on the podium in 3rd. With Alex Sharp Badgett 4th and Maverick McCarter in 5th. Anna Shaw, here she comes. Anna Shaw moving up, moving fast, but we got 1 lap remaining, 1 to go. Double checkers, Sawyer Davidson, Alexander Raymar, and James Canutter. Oh, on a shot, just hit the wall. So we need the 22, Sawyer Davidson, because he's the only shifter. So your shifter winner will be the 22, Sawyer Davidson, since he was the only one. And your official order of finish for your mini advance, your winner, my neighbor, Alexander Raymar, your winner. Anna Shaw in second, and James Canutter rounding out the podium in third. And Sawyer Davidson, your only entry in your shifter class. All right, it's your 50-65 motorcycles. It's the 67 of Terry Lyle, the second, the 617 Madison Nall, and the 819 of Isabella Nall. And we're going circle track. That's a 617 yard leader after lap number one. That's Madison Nall. And Little T right there with her in that number 2 spot. Terry Lyle the second now, moving up, moving fast, taking over that top spot. With Madison now in second and Isabella in third. All right, Terry Lyle the second out to a comfortable lead, almost a half a track. Lead over the two young ladies. Madison still holding on to second with Isabella in third. Coming across in that number 1 spot, Terry Lyle the second. And coming across in that number 2 spot, the 617, Madison Nall, and rounding out your field, 819, Isabella Nall. All right, up next, going to be Open Nobby. We're going to stay with the TT. It's going to be the 4 of Colson King and the 5 of Zach BB Bryan. And we got a good looking start right there with your Open Nobby. Here they come. Colson King, your early leader as they go into the switch lanes. With Zach Ryan holding in second so far. Zach Ryan is still right there with your leader as Colson King on the 4. Zach on the 5. And Colson King still holding on to the top spot. With Zach BB Bryan trying everything in his power to get up there and take over that top spot from Colson King. Zach Ryan is still there right on the back wheels of your leader, Colson King. Zach Ryan still waiting for Colson King to make that one little mistake, and he's going to take over the top spot. Colson King still holding on to the top spot with Zach BB Bryan in second. Zach Ryan not giving up with one lap remaining, one to go. Zach Ryan not giving up on taking over that top spot from that number 4 of Colson King. And Colson King gonna hold on to the top spot. Colson King, your Open Nobby 11th Annual Winter Classic winner. And Zach Ryan in second. Oh, Lord. We have 7 riders up in the next one. All right, Colson King, your winner in the Open Nobby 11th Annual Winter Classic. Up next, your 25 plus, and we got a bunch of them. Going to be the number 28 of Tim Clary staging first. Then it's going to be the 911 of Chris Pearson. The 711 of Corey Russell. The 220, Alex Hahn. The 30 of Randy Horton. The 17, Billy Lyle. And last but not least, the 11 of Chris Stout, if he'll ever get on his bike. Corey Russell. Corey Russell. Okay, 7-Eleven is a scratch. I'm going to say he's staging last, so we can go ahead and bring him on without him. They're all turned around looking at Chris. And we got a good looking start with your 25 plus 6 riders today. It's going to be Tim Clary, your early leader, with Alex Hahn in second. Here comes Chris Stout now moving into that third spot. Chris Pearson, Al Ford, Randy Horton fifth, and Billy Lyle in sixth. Tim Clary is still holding on to the top spot, with Alex Hahn and Chris Stout battling it out for second and third. Tim Clary now starting to put some distance in between himself and the rest of the field, with Alex Hahn holding into second right now. Chris Stout right there behind him on the back wheels. with Chris Pearson holding in the fourth, Randy Horton fifth. And rounding out your field, the 17 of Billy Lyle. And here comes Chris Stout and Alex Hahn. Chris Pearson now moving up. Chris Stout now taking over that number 2 spot from Alex Hahn. Alex Hahn retaking that number 2 spot from Chris Stout, allowing Chris Pearson to get up there and battle with him. Tim Clary still holding on to that top spot, but we now have a 3-bike battle for second. Alex Hahn in second, Chris Stout third, Chris Pearson in fourth. Randy Horton and Billy Lyle rounding out your field in fifth and sixth. Chris Stout, here he comes. Chris Stout now retaking that number 2 spot from Alex Hahn, now back to third. Chris Pearson in fourth, Randy Horton in fifth. Alex Hahn not done yet. Looking at 1 to go this time by for your 25 plus. Chris Stout right there, here he comes. Alex Hahn now third, Chris Pearson fourth. Your 25 plus. Your 25 plus 11th annual Winter Classic winner, Tim Clary. Finishing in second, the 11 of Chris Stout. And rounding out the podium in third, Alex Hahn. What a battle right there for your top 3. All right, we got the women up next, and immediately following your women's feature race, we're going to hand out some 50-50 money. So it's going to be $186 going to the winner. All right, it's the ladies' turn. The 47, Marissa Clary, and the 410, Bella Shaw. And we got a good start side by side as they go into turn number 1. Here they come, making their way into the switch lanes. They're going to stay right there in the same lane together. Marissa Clary, your early leader, with Bella Shaw in second. Marissa Clary starting to put some distance in between herself and that 410 of the little shotgun Bella Shaw. Marissa Clary still holding on to the top spot, with Bella Shaw in second. Marissa Clary, it's her first time back with us in quite some time, and she definitely has not forgotten how to put that four-wheeler around the racetrack. You're a leader right now, with Bella Shaw in second. And I'm gonna make my way trackside.
Daniel Johnson. All right, I have the winning ticket in my hand. It's 258388. 258388. He said, I'm not even in it. 258388. Who did? Do we have that one? If you have it, please let us know. I'm going to draw another one. 258388. We have a winner, and I hope you all didn't hear that. We have a winner. Looks like you brought half of the roll.
open C, and here they come. Going into the switch lanes for lap number 2. It's Lucky Theme on the number 17, your leader, with Zach Ryan in second. And Timmy Nall in that third spot. Lucky Theme now starting to put some distance in between himself and that number 5 of Zach Beat Brian in second. Timmy Nall into that third spot. Zach Ryan not giving up on the top spot yet. He's still right there within striking distance of your leader, Lucky Theme on the 17. Zach Ryan on the 5. Side by side as they come out of the switch lanes. It's still Lucky Theme holding on to the top spot. Zach Ryan and Lucky Theme side by side battling it out for that number 1 spot. Who's it gonna be? Oh, Zach Ryan stalling it, allowing Lucky Theme to get out to a comfortable lead now. Here comes Timmy Nall now. Got his sights set on that number 5 of Zach Ryan. Timmy's got third, Zach Ryan in second. And your leader on the 17, Lucky Theme. Looking at the white flag this time by for your open C riders. Lucky Theme looking for the checkered. Zach Beat Ryan in second. And third, the 75, Timmy Nall. Bringing it home in the top spot, Lucky Theme, your winner. The 11th annual Winter Classic Open C winner, Lucky Theme. The only entry in your mini beginners short track, Brady Eppenauer from Sedalia, Missouri. Just a reminder, riders, even though we've given out the awards up here this afternoon and this evening, you still need to return your transponders down at registration. You still need to return your transponders down at registration so you can have your driver's license in order to go home. Once again, for those that are leaving, don't forget you need to turn in your transponders and get your driver's license. Don't forget, folks, three-peat is going to happen tomorrow. We hope. Come on around. Up next, 200, 400 youth short track. It's going to be the three of Wyatt Dill's and the 26 of Cyrus Lyle. Wyatt deals out comfortably into that top spot. Well, since Alex Sharp Badgett will be changing of bikes, he will have to be on the third row to start this one. So it's going to be the 22 Sawyer Davidson, the 247 now Alex Sharp Badgett, and the 618 of Maverick McCarter. Sawyer Davidson, your early leader on the 22, Maverick McCarter in second, and the 247, Alex Sharp Badgett. Sawyer Davidson, once again, the only shifter in the class. So we'll have two winners in this one. Sawyer Davidson, the only entry in the shifter class. Maverick McCarter, you're holding on to the top spot right now for your mini advance, with Alex Sharp Badgett in a close second. White flag one more time. 2 winners in this one. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Sawyer Davidson. Oh no! Hey, at least he held on to it. And he pulled it off. Maverick McCarter lost it coming out of turn number 4 on the checkered. Alex says, I want to ride that bike more often. Your shifter winner, Sawyer Davidson. And bringing it home in the top spot, right at the finish line, Alex Sharp, Badgett, your winner. Maverick McCarter in second. All right, we have our pro class coming up next. It's going to be the number 9, Laney Moore, the 13, Ty Orley. No, the 6, excuse me. The 6 of Logan Moore, the 9 of Laney Moore, and the 13 of Ty Orley. We got another good start. Here we go for your pro class. With the number 9 of Laney Moore, your early leader, with Logan in the runner-up spot right now, and Ty Orley in third. Laney already starting to put some distance in between himself and the rest of the field, with his twin brother into that runner-up spot on that number 6, and Ty Orley in third right now. Laney Moore still right there in that top spot, with Logan right there with him in that second spot, and Ty Orley losing the front two in third. Laney Moore picked him out a spot out front, still holding on to the top spot. Turned it up on two wheels, tried to make a bicycle out of it at the exit of the switch lane, but still holding on to the top spot is that number 9 of Laney Moore, with Logan in second. Logan Moore into that runner-up spot, and Ty Orley into that final podium spot in third. Laney Moore pulling out to a comfortable lead from the rest of the field, with Logan still holding on to second and Ty Orley in third. Laney Moore got his number just hanging off by a thread on the back of the bike. Not so much wind resistance on the back of the bike that he's about to lose his number. White flag going to the number 9 of Laney Moore. Still running in that runner-up spot is the number 6 of Logan Moore. And rounding out your field on that 13, Ty Orley in the pro class. Your winner, Laney Moore. Logan Moore in second. And Ty Orley rounding out your podium in third. Don't forget, riders, once you are done, you still have to go downstairs. You still have to go downstairs and return your transponder. Well, we are going to have a special race this evening after all of our regular races are done. It's going to be the Chris Stout special race. So all my Chris Stout riders need to be getting ready. You need to be on the grid after our final feature of the night. We got 14 to 24 coming to you right now. Lucky Theme, your early leader on that, number 17, but a side-by-side battle with Caden Cook on the 888 and Brendan Jones on the 3. Lucky Theme still holding on to the top spot, but he's going to have company here real quick, like with that number 3, Brendan Jones. Brendan Jones in second right now, with Caden Cook in that third spot on the 888. Jones has taken the same lane as Lucky Theme in hopes to get up there and get close and battle with him for that top spot. Once again, we are going to have a special race. Chris Stout Racing Group needs to be on the grid right after amateur short track. As your 14 to 24 once again. Lucky Theme pulling out to a comfortable lead so far on that number 17, with Brendan Jones in second, and third is the 888 of Caden Cook. Lucky Theme holding on to the top spot on that number 17, with Brendan Jones in second right now, Caden Cook in third. One lap remaining for your 14 to 24. Lucky Theme looking for the checkered this time out of the final corner. Double checkers going to Lucky Theme, with Brendan Jones in second and Caden Cook in third. Once again, up next will be your final feature of the night, and then we're going to have a Chris Stout special. All right, this amateur short track, your final fuel. Hold on, Colson King. Timmy Nall, your leader after lap number 1. Colson King in second. Colson King had a little trouble in turn number 2, right on the start. Don't forget once again, if you are finished, you need to return your transponders downstairs. Timmy Nall out to a comfortable lead. With 1 lap remaining, 1 to go. Timmy Nall, first time racing with us. And he's gonna take home a first place trophy. Timmy Nall, your winner. Colson King in second. Timmy Nall, your amateur short track winner, and Colson King, your open knobby short track winner. Well, this is going to be a Chris Stout Racing special. All right, it's going to be the 20 of Blake Wright, the 220 of Lucky Theme. The 79, Terry Lyle the second. The 9 of Laney Moore, the 6 of Logan Moore. The 17, Billy Lyle. The 4 of Colson King. And the 11 of Chris Stout. Oh, it's Colson King, your early leader on the number 4. With Blake Wright in second. Laney Moore now taking over that number 2 spot from Blake Wright. Chris Stout all the way to the back of the pack. Colson King, your new leader on that number 4, with Laney Moore in second right now, and Blake Wright in third. Laney Moore retaking the top spot, with Colson King in second, Blake Wright in third, Logan Moore in fourth, Chris Stout fifth, Lucky Zine sixth, seventh is Little T, and eighth is Billy Lyle. Laney Moore pulling out to a comfortable lead, but Colson King and Blake Wright battling it out, wheel to wheel for that number 2 spot. Colson King still got it, but here come Blake Wright and Logan Moore. Laney Moore, your winner. Colson King in second. Third, Blake Wright, Logan Moore in fourth. And there it is, your Chris Stout special race.